Hey everyone, so today I have the fourth installment of Support Crafty Women, and today I will be featuring Mindful Hookup by Quinn, and she does amazing printable kits, and that's the project I have right here. I fell in love with her printable kits in January. She had this one that's called You Are Magic, and I used the main images to start this traveler's notebook spread, and I just absolutely fell in love with her printables. And she also does a ton of other awesome stuff for journaling and just so much good stuff in her shop, a wide variety. And I also use the printables to make this layout for my happy planner last week, and I love it. It is definitely a new favorite. And I printed the stuff on just regular thin paper, so that way it wouldn't be too thick. But like I said, Quinn's shop is just amazing, and you really need to check it out, especially if you need journaling supplies. So this awesome project right here is using her latest kit, Earth Magic, which is the same one I used in my planner. And I loved this selfie I took of myself and the quote that's in her Earth Magic kit. So I decided to make a traveler's notebook kit featuring the selfie and the quote. And I just pulled out a few other things from the printable to make this layout, and I'm using this tag too that says "Make Today Magical," and the quote is how it says, like, from I died 1,000 deaths and I've come back stronger and brighter, just being myself basically. And I just love that. So I use that is my focal point, and I have these circles that I'm going to use as well in the layout. But first I have to figure out the order of my strips. I got them all mixed up when I was cutting them. So I'm just putting them down in the right order, and I'm also leaving a space because I decided this layout would be really fun to add some sequins. Oops, rubbing away some adhesive. I didn't want it on my new boards. But I'm going to add some, not sequins. Yeah, sequins. Yes, I am going to add sequins from another small shop, the Sequinologist, Alice in New Zealand. So I'm going to add some of those. And you can see I just put some adhesive, and now I'm going to sprinkle on some sequins. Yep, there we go. It's actually a Halloween mix, but I just painstakingly, no, it wasn't that hard. I just pulled out the black ones that I wanted, so that way I could use them in here. There's also some silvery star ones that are super tiny. So I pulled out those, and I also pulled out some stars, black stars, from a April printable kit, so that way I could pop dot those as well. And I also had to print this gray mat, so that way I could carry it across the spread and just bring movement to the layout and also connect the two layouts. So I just took a journaling card from her kit, and I tore a little strip, and then I kind of used it, like I said, as a mat. And then there was this awesome moth in the kit, and so I fussy cut that, and I'm going to add some sequins to the body of the moth, which I thought was really a good idea. So I have this another moth, but it's in a circle, and so I'm going to put that at the top, and then a smidge of sequins as well. So I just put the adhesive down, and then I kind of cover the adhesive spot with the sequins, and hope that they all stick. Usually they do. Now I'm going to add some to the body of this moth, and I add one big white one to the center. I love that moth. I just love it. I could see myself doing a whole spread with just that moth. It's just so striking. So I'm going to add that kind of tilted and pop dot, so that way it adds more movement and dimension. And just like I'm pop dotting the stars. And I also put another little circle next to the moth as well, and I'm adding another little sequin patch. Is that what we should call it? Sequin patch? I'm going to add that, and then I'm going to move on to my top right corner of embellishing. This one. So I have the tag and then that little jar of moths and then a circle that says intentions, because I thought that went great with Make Today Magical. And I add a little tiny patch of sequins right there at the end of the tag. And I also had some striped sequins that I pulled out as well. I'm going to not pop dot the jar, but I'm going to lay it down and I'm going to pop dot intentions. And then add a few more stars. Once again, cutting tiny little foam squares in half is tricky. So I'm adding those stars throughout, and I also decide to add some sequins to the far right of the picture. And some more sequins right there next to the jar, which I love. I just love this kit. Like I said, it is just so striking and so beautiful. And I hope that you go and check out Quinn's shop. So this one came together pretty quick and it's done. I love it. It's, like I keep saying, it's so striking. I love this in my black and white photo. I love Quinn's shop. And so if you want to check out her shop, you can. And I have a code in the description box to get 25% off. So thank you for watching. I would love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you're new to my channel. Thanks. Bye.